Hello, collective. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self-love and growth. Hi, you guys. Welcome back into the channel. So, hi, this is for my Divine Feminines. Divine Feminines, check in. This is me catching up with you, seeing how life has been treating you. How have you guys been handling your healing, life challenges that may have arisen? I want to know how you are, how you have been. So I'm going to do our spread a little bit differently. I'm going to mirror the message I did for the Divine Masculine. So I'm going to pull a spread one card at a time from Inner Wisdom Compass. This is going to give me the overall energy, and then I'm going to pull 3 cards of advice from the Oracle so we can see what your inner strengths and abilities are, or what you may be struggling with in regards to each of the topics that come out on the board. Okay. And then I will also get you, of course, your oracles. I will pull an oracle from Oshun. I will also pull an oracle from Woman in Total Control of Herself as well. Then I will do a quick past, present, advice, and future spread just to give you a little bit more advice, things that may be coming up to be aware of. And I will also get you your angel number at the end. All right, you guys, let's go. So just really briefly, it's interesting because in the Divine Masculine message, it seemed like there are a lot of masculines who are truly starting to choose themselves, which I think is incredible. It's absolutely amazing, and I am so proud of them. I made sure that they were aware that in a divine union with a divine masculine, a divine feminine truly depends on that divine masculine to heal, to go through their dark night, to figure out their purpose, because we do want them to feel their role as a king, as a leader in our life. You know, although we also bring something to the table, we can never replace a divine masculine. And it seems like the divine masculine's true desire at this time is for true love. So it was interesting as I was shuffling my deck, these cards were at the bottom, and I just found it interesting the order that they came in. Courage, true love, let go love, and transformation. And what that told me is that this energy is really a energy of the full collective at this time. There are a lot of people who are truly tired of past love that has broken them, that has broken their hearts, that have made them feel inadequate, not good enough. And a lot of people are ready to let go of old relationships, old paradigms, old connections that weigh them down. They are truly starting to stand 10 toes down and do the healing work to figure out how they got to where they are, so that they can start to head towards a better direction, a direction that is filled with the type of love and care and nurturing and connections that they truly desire. So I don't know what's going to come out in your energy, Divine Feminine, but I just wanted to share that because I thought that was very interesting energy there. Okay. All right. Well, welcome back, all of my current followers and subscribers. Hey, y'all. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here with me. The love and support you guys show the channel is greatly appreciated. You guys have no idea. Thank you so, so much. Thank you for allowing me to provide wisdom and insight for you in a way that is helpful for you in your life. So, all right, let's start. The first one out, guarded in the reverse. Beautiful. Of course, it is normal to have your walls up after being hurt, but after a while, your walls may be keeping out just what you may need to heal. Take a chance. So it's interesting, in the Divine Masculine message, this same card did come out, but it actually came out in the upright, which let me know that a lot of the Divine Masculines are still feeling pretty guarded at this time. And so their advice, of course, is to open up, to let their guard down a little bit, you know, learned to live in their vulnerability in a safe place. But it seems like my divine feminines, you guys may not be having that same struggle with guarded being in the reverse. That is telling me that you are okay with opening up. So maybe you are coming to the end of your healing, maybe coming to the end of your dark night, and you are ready to open back up and allow love back in, allow support and nurturing back into your life. You are open to receive. That's almost like being an Empress energy, where you are okay with accepting you are okay with accepting the things you know that you deserve. You are not shying away from receiving, especially if it's something, good. So what are your hidden strengths and abilities, or the advice for the divine feminine and guarded in the reverse? Heart reflection. Okay. So beautiful. The first one that came out, your heart. Like I said, it seems like you guys are not shy at this time. You are ready to open your heart back up. And that is beautiful energy. Your heart knows the truth. Yes, it always does. Are you overthinking a situation maybe? Trust the wisdom of your heart. It will lead you to the most authentic decision. So yeah, so this is basically saying, since you are learning to let down those walls, you're not being so guarded. Make sure that since you are trying to move forward and use your heart, which is a beautiful thing, amazing thing, okay? You don't have to overthink. Your heart will always know the right answer. It will always know what to do in order to lead you to making the most authentic decision. So you don't have to overthink this, okay? And then the next message that came out for you is reflection. Reflection brings a deep insight. Have you been avoiding self-reflection? Take time to sit with your thoughts and feelings. Your inner world holds the answers you seek. So yeah, I think the advice here is just to, since you are opening up your heart, you are wanting love to come back in, you are wanting support to come back in from the right places. Use your discernment, use your intuition, listen to your heart. It will always take you to that authentic place. And also take time to reflect, right? When it comes to matters of the heart, you don't have to make hasty decisions. I think it is recommended that you never make a hasty decision if it's a decision based from your heart space. So take the time to reflect. That is okay. If somebody is trying to rush you into a decision, most likely it's going to be a red flag anyway. Again, that's about using your discernment. That is about being smart about your choices, because we don't want to repeat old patterns that we've just healed from, correct? All right. And then we have accept. Accepting things as they are can be a powerful step forward. You may be resisting changes lately. Let go of control and you'll discover peace and new opportunities in the present moment. Yeah, and I think this is exactly what you are doing. You have accepted things as they are. You have accepted the people in your life that you know are not ready to be with you in a romantic way, that cannot provide or give to you in the way that you need. You have accepted the truth rather than the illusion. And this is why you are able to let down your guard, because you are now trusting yourself. You are now understanding that you are using discernment to make decisions about how you spread your energy, who you give your energy to, who you allow in your energy. And because you are able to do that and accept the truth for what it is, you can move forward. So great job. Great start, my divine feminines. Good job. Beautiful. Guarded in the reverse. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. What else is in the energy for my divine feminine? What's next in the energy for the divine feminines? Okay. Speak your truth in the upright. It's a good one. Never be afraid to speak your truth. Stand strong. Shape the ground you walk on. Never back down from your own morals and beliefs. That's definitely a good energy that my divine feminines are in right now. And I believe you. Wholeheartedly, I believe that you are truly in this energy of speaking up for yourself at this time, speaking your truth. You are not afraid to say what it is that you want, especially my divine feminines and collective who have gone through the healing work, who have gone through the dark night of the soul. At this point, you're like, you don't have a choice but to speak your truth, because what you're not going to do is believe lies or illusions anymore. You're not going to accept anything less than what you know that you truly deserve, because you have put the time and effort and self-love into yourself. You are not allowing anything less from other people. So what are these hidden truths and abilities for my divine feminines with speaking the truth at this time? Strength, absolutely. You guys are truly showing a level of strength. At this time, you are stronger than you realize. Though the times may be tough, remember that you have the courage and resilience to get through it. Your inner strength will help you overcome all obstacles. And I feel like you guys are not afraid with this lion. I may be connecting to a group of Leos here. Even with the moon here, maybe some Cancer. But I feel that my divine feminines, you guys are not afraid anymore. You have let fear, which you are now realizing is an illusion, fall to the wayside, and you are speaking from your heart. You are speaking from an unguarded space. So that tells me that you are not speaking from a bitter place. You are coming from a true place of healing, of a healed heart space, which is beautiful. And because of this, you now have the courage and the strength to just speak your truth and not be afraid to ask for what you want. Beautiful. Beautiful. Illusion. Exactly. I just referenced illusions. Yes, you are no longer accepting the illusions. You are no longer accepting the false images. You are no longer accepting a misunderstanding as being acceptable to a lack of communication. You are no longer looking at the surface. You are only looking beyond the surface, and you're looking for the real truth to reveal itself every single time. It doesn't matter in what situation, person, place, or thing you are dealing with. You are looking deeper. You are not accepting illusions anymore. Beautiful. I love it. What else? Past life. Your past has shaped who you are today, but it doesn't define you. Perhaps you've been dwelling too much on past memories. Look at how those experiences have helped you grow, but know that you are constantly evolving. Yeah, we all have a past, and I feel like you have definitely taken the lessons and the wisdom from your past situations, and you have now turned it into your strength, because you have now realized that the past gave you illusions. So now you're able to speak your truth because you have healed your heart, and it is making you stronger. It is a beautiful energy that you guys are in at this time, my divine feminines, as a collective. And I want to commend you, because again, that means that you have truly put in the work, or started putting in the work on yourself. You have truly started to look at the ugly truths of your past, the things, situations, circumstances, relationships, external factors that brought you to this moment of who you are. And instead of just saying, okay, well, I'm just going to use the past as a crutch to not step up, not be better, not grow, not heal, not evolve. You said, you know what? I'm going to take all of that energy and I'm going to alchemize it. I'm going to turn it into wisdom. I'm going to turn it into me speaking my truth. I'm going to let it heal my heart by learning the lessons, taking the wisdom, and moving forward so I can be stronger. Beautiful. Divine feminines. Beautiful. Keep going. It feels good. It feels good. I absolutely love it. What else is in the energy for my divine feminines? Be here now. Life is too short to be living in the past. Exactly. worrying about the future. Take the time to enjoy every moment to the fullest. Absolutely. A lot of people miss life because they live in the past, because they can never let go of the things that have happened to them, because they choose not to heal and ignore it, and they push it down far away and think that it doesn't affect them, but it always affects us. The things that have happened to us have already shaped us. It's a matter of if you choose to allow it to shape you in a negative way, or if you decide to gain a better perspective, heal, so that you can allow it to become your strength and not a weakness. What is your hidden strengths and abilities? Oh, one more. For my divine feminine, with being here now. There we go. A lot of energy wanting to pop out. Let's see. Okay, so we have purpose. Exactly. You are now truly able to live in purpose. Your purpose is guiding you forward. Have you been feeling lost? Refocus on what truly matters to you and pursue the things that bring meaning and fulfillment. So by living in the now, you will be able to truly tap into your purpose. You are truly able to tap into your creativity, figure out what your purpose is, what you want to bring to the table for the collective, for yourself, something that is meaningful and fulfilling to you. This is what matters. That is your purpose. Your purpose is not fulfilled for the likeness of others. That is not the reason why we do things that we call a purpose. A purpose is about you, divine feminine. What is it that you want to bring to the table? Value indication. Your inner value is greater than you realize. Perhaps you've been questioning your worth lately. Focus on affirming your unique qualities daily and you'll become more confident in your value. Absolutely. Again, I understand that it's not always to figure out what our purpose is, but I feel like if you listen to your heart, a lot of the times your purpose is something that you knew that you wanted to do or be as a kid. And it's crazy to say that, but when you think about how innocent a child's mind is, it's not filled with all of the chaos and negativity of the world. And so it is free to believe in whatever it chooses to believe. And most of the time, deep down, we know who we are more as a child than we do as we get older, because as we get older, we begin to listen to more external opinions rather than our own heart. We stop trusting our own intuition, our own heart, our own mind as we get older, because we feel like there are people who can tell us more about us than we can tell about us. But that's really not true. Yes, the other people who are older and wiser have more wisdom to give, more knowledge to share, but it has nothing to do with who you are internally. That is something that only you can feel and find. And once you are able to do that, you will receive that recognition. You deserve to acknowledge your accomplishments. Have you been neglecting to celebrate your efforts? Take time to recognize your progress. No matter how small, it will fuel your growth. Yes, you have been putting in the work. It is clear. You are coming from an unguarded heart space. You are speaking your truth. You are living in the here and now. You deserve recognition, my divine feminines, because you have put in the work on yourself. You have put in the efforts towards healing, towards growth, and it is noticeable. Celebrate yourself no matter how big or small. As you continue on, don't forget to celebrate you, okay? It's very important. And it doesn't have to come from anybody else but you. Self-love is about loving self first. And once you learn how to love yourself, people don't have any other choice but to love you, because you won't accept anything else. Beautiful. All right, divine feminines. What else? Pull a few more for you guys. What else is in the energy for the divine feminines at this time? Okay, we have comfort in the reverse. Comfort is, at certain times in our lives, we all need to be comforted. Allow yourself to accept the comfort of others and learn positive ways to comfort yourself also. So there may be a group of you guys who are not truly comfortable, maybe accepting love from others. So I have a group of you guys who are not guarded, who are willing to let new love, support people in. But it seems like I have a group of you guys who are not truly comfortable. Maybe you've been through something more traumatic. Maybe you're not done healing through what has happened. And so there's still a level of fear. There's still a level of not being able to feel you can trust others, with allowing them to comfort you, because maybe you still feel like they will try to take advantage of you. So maybe you haven't found your inner strength quite yet. Again, you could still be healing. So let's see, what is that strength and ability that is needed for you at this time in order to find your own comfort again. Because being comfortable with you first is where we start, right? Others don't have to be comfortable with you, or you don't have to be comfortable allowing others in, but I want you to be comfortable with you first and foremost. All right. So we have test. Life's challenges are opportunities for growth. You may be facing a difficult decision or situation, but don't shy away from it. Embrace the test and you'll emerge stronger and wiser. So you could be being tested at this time, as we all are, by the universe, but it is because the universe wants to see us grow. The universe wants to see us be able to stand on our own, speak our truth, live in the present. And in order to do so, you have to have a certain level of wisdom and strength to be able to do so. So we are put into tests and challenges as opportunities for that growth. And maybe that's what you are dealing with right now, and it is making you feel uncomfortable. So your advice in this situation is, if you are being faced with a difficult decision, don't shy away from it as much as you may want to. The sooner that you face it and you deal with it and get through it, the better you will feel. But the longer that you shy away or ignore it or try not to deal with it, the harder dealing with it may become. So try to get through it. Try to face it, as much as it may make you feel uncomfortable. It may be asking you to speak a truth that you're not ready to speak. And maybe that's uncomfortable for you because maybe you're an introvert, maybe you're a little bit shy. But never be afraid to say something that is true. There is never anything to fear when speaking a truth. The truth will always be seen anyway at the end of the day. But that's maybe why you're feeling uncomfortable. And then we have sacred union. Two powerful forces are uniting, whether in a relationship or within yourself. This union brings energy and growth. Embrace this connection. It will lead to deeper understanding and transformation. So this could be two different things. This could be you, divine feminine, coming into union with self, meaning that you are truly having to, again, go through that healing process of looking at yourself, your dark side, your light side, your shadow side, and not shy away from the things that are uncomfortable about who you are. It is time for you to come into union with oneself. That means finding self-love again. That means healing. That means evolving. That means growth. That means transformation. And yes, it is definitely uncomfortable. I mean, I couldn't imagine the metamorphosis process that a caterpillar has to go through in order to become a butterfly. But the result, like I always say on this channel, healing is ugly, but the result is beautiful. So don't shy away from it. The result will be your reward. This can also be regarding an actual union. It may be uncomfortable. Maybe you're feeling the energy from a twin flame, a soulmate at this time. Maybe you feel that this person is coming back into your life and it is making you feel uncomfortable because you know you will be tested. It will be time, if this is the situation that you are coming into or will be dealing with here in the near future, it will be time for you to speak your truth. You will not need to be guarded because you will be protected, but make sure that you are present. This is your advice if this comes into play with your divine union. Confirmation, transformation. This challenge, this test that you are about to deal with or face, whether it's present or in the near future, with this divine and sacred union will transform you. It will have no other choice. Once you face this challenge and this test, you will be transformed. You are already in the process of this for yourself. And again, yes, it is uncomfortable, but you are undergoing a profound transformation. And I understand that recent changes have made you feel uncertain, because transformation, you don't know the outcome. You can't always see the end point, and it is not to be controlled. It is for you to work through. But it's time for you to embrace the shifts that are happening. They are guiding you towards personal and spiritual growth. So yes, healing again is ugly and it can be painful, but it is beautiful once you have gone through the process and completed this transformation, as you see this butterfly. This will be you. Once you face that challenge and that test head on, don't shy away from it. Don't go in super guarded, but speak your truth and be present. Okay. What is the energy in the divine feminine collective at this time? I understand. I know. Strength in the reverse. I know. Regret in the reverse. Strength. You never know just how strong you really are until being strong is your only choice. And I know and understand just from you feeling uncomfortable that you do not feel as strong as you feel that you need to face this. But like this says, you really never know just how strong you are until you have no other choice but to be. And I feel like that is what you are going to find out when you face this challenge. Regret. We all have regrets about something in life. The lesson to learn is to not dwell on it. Don't dwell. Don't dwell on past choices. This is the time to move forward. But let me get you your advice. Your abilities, your hidden abilities and strength that maybe you don't realize that you have or need in this situation. But I understand. It's definitely okay to have a level of anxiety in a situation of the unknown, not really being sure how things are going to play out, not knowing that if you're going to be able to handle the situation, because as strong as you may feel on your own, when you are put in a situation to face others, we never truly know. So, two of them. Yeah, so surrender. Surrender to whatever it is you're feeling. Sometimes letting go brings the greatest change. Are you feeling out of control? Surrender to the flow and trust in the universe's plan. Peace will come when you release your grip. Don't try to control the outcome here. All you need to do, if you choose in this situation with this union, again, because we all have a choice. So you have a choice to participate, but if you choose to participate in this, surrender. Don't try to control the outcome. Yes, there will be intense feelings in the situation. Absolutely 100% there will be intense emotions. Your emotions are stronger than usual right now as well. Are you experiencing a wave of emotional intensity? Allow yourself to feel and express these emotions. Releasing them will bring you peace. This is you speaking your truth in this moment. That is what is going to be needed. Speak from your heart. Do not be guarded. Be present, but take those emotions, grab them, and release them. It will bring you peace once you are able to speak your truth in this connection, about this connection, about what you felt in this connection, the feelings that you had during this connection. This will be this release that you need in order to continue to grow and heal and evolve. Wow. There's definitely some unions coming into play here that are happening very, very soon. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And confirmation. As soon as you speak your truth, as soon as you surrender your feelings in this situation, in this connection, I have goosebumps all over. Yeah, let go love. Letting go of past love opens the door to new possibilities. This will open you up to now be able to move forward, to receive new, because you will have now let go of the past. You will not now have found peace from releasing those feelings and emotions that you maybe never got to express while in the situation. So letting go of past love opens the door to new possibilities. So don't hold on to this old relationship. Release it and you will find peace and the potential for new love. Confirmation. This is your advice. This is what you need to do in this situation. And you will not regret it. Regret in the reverse. You will not regret it. It's your advice. Have patience with yourself. Patience is key to achieving your goals. Have you been feeling restless? Trust in the process and wait for things to unfold. Great outcomes take time. Yeah, this is not a situation you need to rush. In the meantime, you need to stay focused on yourself. Continue with your healing. Union, universe. Your connection to the universe is stronger than you think. Have you felt disconnected lately? Reconnect with your inner spirit and the world around you. The universe is always guiding you. This may be why you don't feel very strong or you feel uncomfortable. Maybe you need to reground, reconnect with the universe so you have that level of confidence and understand that you will not be in this alone. You will be supported through this process of releasing, of surrendering, speaking your truth. Yeah, because this past situation has definitely shaped you to be who you are today, 100%. But it doesn't define you and who you will be moving forward. Perhaps you've been dwelling too much on the past memories, and this is why you're starting to feel a lack of strength, uncomfortable, because you are remembering what happened in the past. It is time to let go of that. Don't dwell so much on the past memories. Look at how those experiences have helped you grow now and know that you are constantly evolving. And we saw that with that transformation. Okay? But you will not regret expressing yourself, your emotions, surrendering, not trying to control the situation, being present, but you will be supported. You don't have to worry about that. You will be supported. Okay? All right, my divine feminines. That is what is in your energy coming up. I hope that was helpful. Thank you for still being here with me. If you are, I greatly appreciate it. I hope the message resonates for you. Okay, so now I'm going to pull your past, present, advice, and future focus. for this coming week, just to kind of see where you are. Past. Stop fighting, being gentle, blooming. Present. Present. So present, there's a few. The first one says pressure, timing, pull weeds, refurbish. So in the present, you are under pressure. You feel like there is a time frame of something that needs to be done. You're cleaning up the weeds, kind of going through a rebirth, using your intuitive gifts, getting a fresh outlook, a new perspective. You're being vigilant at this time, full of promise, grounded in reach. Yeah, exactly. You definitely need to get grounded, as we discussed. Moon energy may be significant. We just had the full moon that just passed on the 6th. That may be important, but it looks like anything that you're working on may be in reach. Your advice. Yeah, it's time to definitely explore new worlds. Continue to move those mountains, deal with those challenges, because you will begin to see the new path and future. So in the future, you may feel undecided about exactly what to do. There may be options for a different direction and different paths. So that's good. You will have the ability to choose, but it may take some time. You may not be able to make a quick decision, which is okay. You don't need to ever make quick decisions when it comes to your future, your path that you should be on, right? But it's also saying to have an open heart, be flexible, be open to possibilities. Don't close yourself off, or again, try to really control the outcome of the situation. It will limit the opportunities for you. So, okay, that is your past, present advice and future outcome spread. I'm going to get you your oracles from Oshun and Woman in Total Control of Herself, and then your angel number. All right, let's start with Oshun. Beautiful, beautiful Oshun. Oshun, what is the advice for the Divine Feminine Collective at this time? What is the most important advice? Oh, okay. Oshun, the Scandalous, number 29. Brazen, audacious, fearless. Have no fear. Confirmation. It is a time for you to speak your truth and be courageous. Have no fear. I embrace every part of who I am. Let them talk, baby. In many timelines and cultures, it is scandalous for the Divine Feminine to be bold, brazen, and fearless. You are being called to lean into this energy. This is the energy of well-behaved women seldom make history. Oshun, the Scandalous, comes bearing a message of empowerment and fearless action. She invites you to step boldly into your personal power, unapologetically embracing your desires, dreams, and ambitions. This is not a time for hesitation or self-doubt. It's a time for audacious moves and unflinching self-assurance. Be bold, Divine Feminines, at this time. Be bold. Be courageous. Speak your truth. It is time for you to surrender that, to allow your throat chakra to express from your heart chakra your past emotions, your current emotions, and don't shy away from it. Oshun says it's okay to be bold at this time, to be fearless. because that is what is truly going to allow you to move forward as you desire. Number 2, the story keeper. The number 2 could be significant. The number 29 could be significant. A lot of 2s. You are made of moonlight and stories. I love that the moon and the stars are in this photo as well. It's beautiful. The night and the trees know this, which is why when you need a change in your narrative, you would do well to seek their counsel. Some stories lift us up and encourage our potential, our inherent magic. Other stories limit, diminish, or destroy our worth. A lot of you guys may be dealing with people trying to slander you, talk about you behind your back, have smear campaigns going behind your back, telling lies in order to save face. You are being asked right now to consider which stories you are listening to and which ones you are telling. Telling yourself a story of empowerment will bring a surge of energy to you. Notice how your shoulders drop, your breath deepens, your heart warms. Telling yourself a story of scarcity or disempowerment leaves you tight, small, and cramped. While we are very selective about the books we read and the stories we watch on film, we are far less selective about the stories we tell ourselves. Now is the time to question the narratives you're allowing into the ear of your spirit. Are they helpful or hurtful? A woman in total control of herself acknowledges her stories of lack and frustration, but she chooses to focus on the ones that nurture her vitality. Speak power into yourself. Don't speak negative. Don't have negative thoughts about who you are, divine feminine, because again, you have been resilient. You are healing. You are putting in the work. It is showing. And you are about to be tested. So it is time for you to take those lessons, that wisdom, and turn it into power so that you can face these challenges head on without shying away from them. Because as you surrender and do this and express yourself and speak your truth, you will be released. You will be able to move forward. This is the goal. The bottom of the deck, a lot of you guys are hoping for a union. Bottom of the deck, heart. Wow. Commitment. This is what you are desiring. So in order to obtain this and the most authentic version of this, it is time to release the past, speak your truth, so that you can surrender with an open heart and you can start to receive and attract what it is you desire. Like I said, it seems like the divine feminine and divine masculine have a similar desire, but on a different trajectory and face different challenges along the way. But the goal is the same, so a divine union is possible. What is the most important angel message needed for the divine feminine at this time? 644, struggle. Self-created stress is unhealthy. Your angels are asking you to get honest about how you contribute undue stress and conflict to your own life. They ask you to contemplate how struggle plays into your comfort zones. Notice where you are making life harder for yourself today, even in the smallest moments. Make a tiny change today so that a small struggle becomes obsolete. So again, no need to overthink. Trust yourself. You are stronger than you believe that you are. Do not overwhelm yourself trying to figure out the outcome of a situation that you are not supposed to control. Your only job is to show up partially guarded, but not guarded so much to where you can express yourself, speak your truth, and be present in that moment. So you can truly emotionally release and move forward. All right, my divine feminines, these were your messages. I pray that they were useful for you. I am praying for you on your journey of healing, of growth, of evolving, because you deserve it. Self-love, self-care. Do those things for you, because the most important person you have to love is you in order to receive love from others. But until next time, this resonated for you, hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me. But until next time, my divine feminines, bye.